Here we are, the final day of the 2024 MLB season, a doubleheader makeup game after Hurricane Helene caused the Mets and Braves to be delayed. There's playoff implications. It's this simple. If the Mets win, they're in. If the Braves win, they're in. If a team sweeps, the Diamondbacks are in. And this game was an absolute classic. One of the best games of this season, if not all time. Spencer Schwellenbach on the mound for the Braves, and he was dealing early on in this one. Getting the ground out of Lindor. Gonna strike out Jose Iglesias. Did he go? Yes, sir, he did. Ring him up. And this breaking ball, getting Mark Vientos. Moving on to the Braves half. Tyler McGill on the hill. There's a strikeout of Marcell Ozuna. How about another? Matt Olson down on strikes to end the inning. Tyler looking good early. Move to the second. Much the same for Spencer as he's going to get Nimmo. Second inning spells trouble. A little bouncer to the third baseman Vientos, and Ramon Laureano's going to beat it out. How about another one? Another infield single as Vientos can't come up with this one. Business brewing for the Braves, who have two runners on with one man out. But Tyler is going to get Gio, and he's going to get Arcia as well. The first base ump says he went around. 0-0 after two. And then the Mets said, hey, that looks like fun. Let's get an infield single of our own. One of the craziest rolls you'll ever see as the cover ripped off the baseball is going to cause this one to go back into fair play. It may have had a 10 exit velocity, but it gets him on base. To no avail. Lindor's going to ground out, and Spence gets out of it. For the Braves, Mike Harris is going to take this breaking ball, chopping it up the middle for a leadoff single. Bringing up Ozzie Albies, who crushes this ball to left field. It's going to get over the head of Nimmo. A two-run shot as the Braves take the lead in the third. They aren't done yet. Matt Olson going to ground this for a single. Next up, Ramon Laureano. He had a big game. He's got a single of his own, and the Braves are looking scary. 2 on, 2 out. Francisco Alvarez can't catch the sinker. A pass ball, which is going to make it second and third. But Tyler is going to get the former Met, Travis d'Arnaud, and it keeps it at a 2-0 ball game. Mets back at bat, and it's much the same. Rookie Spencer Schwellenbach, in the biggest game of his life, was phenomenal. Tyler McGill also battled, strikes out Gio Urshela. Back-to-back, Orlando Arcia. Into the fifth, Pete Alonso. A leadoff single through the 5.5 hole. Followed up by JD Martinez. Gonna bloop this one into center field. 2-man on, nobody out. The Mets are gonna do something. Now is their chance. Big strikeout of Tyrone Taylor. Then Francisco Alvarez gonna ground this one. A great play by Spencer to get the second out. And Harrison Bader putting another on the ground. Ozzie's gonna field it. And Schwellenbach and the Braves get out unscathed. Bottom 5, Tyler McGill is gonna see the minimum. Throws this one a little scary to Pete Alonso, but the replay's gonna say that he did keep his foot on the bag. Lindor to lead off the sixth in a marvelous play. Diving stop from Ozzie Albies. What a game from him. And no luck for the next Mets. 1-2-3 from Spencer Schwellenbach. Bottom 6, Ramon Laureano. Third hit of the game. Cracks this one to center field and into the seats. The third run of the game for the Braves, and things are starting to look bleak for the Mets. Still yet to put a run on the board. It's put up or shut up time. The Braves want the postseason, but the Mets won't go down without a fight. Flash forward to the 8th. Tyrone Taylor into the gap. He's got himself a double, and that's going to be the end of the night for Spencer Schwellenbach. 7 innings of phenomenal baseball. Joe Jimenez into the game, and he's going to give up another double. Francisco Alvarez keeping this fair, and the Mets are going to get their first run of the ball game, 3-1 here in the 8th. Starling Marte, he's got himself a base knock, getting that right past Orlando Arcia. It's corners. Francisco Lindor, he's got himself a single, and the Mets are striking back. 3-2. That'd be all for Joe Jimenez. 3 up, 3 on base. Braves bringing out the big guns, Raisel Iglesias. But even he couldn't stop the Miracle Mets as they've got another hit. This one's going to bring home the game-tying run. 3-3 as the Mets have mounted their comeback. Jose Iglesias, a clutch machine. Vientos gets this one in the air. Plenty deep in center field. Mike Harris going to be a tough throw as Lindor gets in. 4-3, but they get a whole lot worse. Harrison Bader, this ball is crushed. You just see the camera go higher and higher. The ball was obliterated. 2-run shot. 6-3 as the Braves fans in Truist Park are as quiet as a mouse. A stunning comeback in a 6-run eighth, which will bring us to the bottom of 8. Phil Maton hoping to hold this lead. He's going to hit Eli White. Comes inside. You see it does hit him. Did he swing? Say no. Travis d'Arnaud is going to float one into center field. Eli's got speed. He's getting to third. And sound the trumpets, because Edwin Diaz is into the ball game looking for a 5-out save. You get Gio to tap one to the pitcher's mound. Throws a little wonky, but gets the job done. But this play as a baseball fan angers me. A beautiful diving stop from Pete Alonso, but there's no Edwin Diaz there to take the throw. The Braves get a run back at 6-4. You see here, he makes no effort until it's too late to get over to first. As soon as that ball is hit down the first base line, you gotta book it. You gotta get ready to field the throw, and that is gonna cause a lot of problems, as you see. A 4-pitch walk to Michael Harris, bringing up Ozzie Albies once again. Bombs one to left field. This one's not gone, but it's a 3-run double. That's going to make it 7-4 Braves, giving them back the lead as the stadium is coming unglued. Truist is rocking. Now Mike Harris is stealing their celebration. Ronald Acuna Jr. is making an appearance. And Snit's going to bring in Pierce Johnson to get the save. He gets the first out rather easily on the second pitch, a pop-out. Francisco Alvarez to third base. How about a little Marte Parte? A single past Orlando Arcia. Bringing up Lindor in. He did not miss that one. I honestly thought while watching this that my TV had gone silent, the internet cut out, because this stadium was dead. 2 outs from punching your ticket to the postseason, and Francisco Lindor changes everything with one swing of the bat on a hanging curveball. Yep, Pierce, I can't believe it either. 9th inning, Edwin Diaz is still on the mound. He's still going for the save. He gets one inside on Matt Olson, gets the pop out for out number 1. Eli White, once again, he's got himself on base with the single. And here comes Ramon Laureano, 3 hits tonight, including a homer. Down the line, foul, says Laz Diaz. Just barely to the left of the chalk, which would have tied the game. Re-up, 1-2 count, deadly slider from Edwin Diaz as the Braves are down to their final out. Travis d'Arnaud gets on top of it, taps it over to Lindor, and the New York Mets, the Miracle Mets, have made their way back to the postseason. An outstanding, incredible game that was a real treat to watch. The Braves are not done yet. They can still make the postseason by winning in the doubleheader, but for the Mets, they're on their road to the postseason for the first time since 2022, and I gotta give it to them. What a hell of a season. Things got bleak. May 29th, the Mets sat 22-33. At that point, Fangraphs gave them a mighty 8.2% chance to make the postseason. Congratulations, Mets. This is why we love baseball.